Hey, this is Joaquin Diaz Rothamoli, back again for another discussion video. This week I thought the most interesting thing, or the thing that I found most interesting, was the information about taste. I mean, I like taste. Everyone likes taste, and I thought that was supremely interesting. There, it seems simple at first, but then you realize the sort of complexity of it as you get deeper into it. Um, Not just multiple receptors, but you have the influence of the influence of age, the influence of the sense of smell on that as well. And it got noted that the sort of weirdness that taste is a lot more like subjective, I suppose, or at least feels more subjective than the other senses because there's that idea that there's a lot more disagreement as to what a food tastes like, and certainly whether that's good, right, compared to like any other object, right? Um, if you look at something visually, everyone can agree that this looks like this, and generally, hey, this looks pretty and this doesn't, right? Everyone can, and there is subjectivity, but there's much more commonalities than there is with food, where, the same basic food item can be, liked or disliked by two different people, and it can be a very dramatic type of difference, which is not um, so typical, right? And it's something that's so it's a very different thing, and I mean, so every person has a very different capacity to sense taste than anyone else. Um, you know, I was, and in the process of um, reading about this, like from the class, but also like just on my own after like reading the class lectures, I was reading about some very interesting, um, the interesting idea of what's called molecular gastronomy, which is just basically the idea of trying to use, the new findings of the sense of taste, like scientifically, in order to perfect food, like preparation. We've seen some very interesting results, and I mean, even though this is like the name of this came from one specific person, Hervé this, literally this is his last name is this, which was a French chemist, but the idea is per se older, right? The discovery of like the taste of umami and like MSG as an isolated thing, that was a big shift. And when you have that, now you have a million, restaurants that can exploit that and make the food vastly more, delicious than it otherwise would be. And it's that beautiful kind of, practical end of all this work, which is always amazing. Yeah, and so it's always very interesting to learn about that.